Welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines with Fresh Sevens. In the last episode, we worked on hitting our latest milestone, which was Capital City for 36,000 citizens. And in this episode, I was thinking about building a dam. But since we're still here, let's work on Poplar Square. Let's go ahead and expand it a little bit here. So we want to go ahead and make sure everything is part of the same district. There we go, that's Poplar Square. It's a brand new district we worked on last episode. Hopefully we'll be able to start filling it in with some residences, some commercialism. You can see we have a tunnel there, looking good. Alright, now I want to double check the city services now. It's saying in the tunnel area it's hard to reach. I don't know if you can see the green is darker there. Ooh, and that we have nothing. Oh, wow, no education over here. Okay. Universities, too. Wow, maybe it's time we put a university out here. Poplar Square could benefit from it. I think I will go ahead and put one maybe by Valley District over here. No, let's try and keep it closer to the center of Poplar Square here. So let's go on the edge of the road, and we don't want to delete many buildings. There we go, 3 buildings. That's perfect, right on the edge. And the people love it. Nice. Okay, it kind of cut into the ground there, but that's okay. A little terraforming is necessary. Alright, so that should really help out our education, because I know we need educated workers for Elizabeth Park. Alright, changing gears here. I'm thinking, did we get a new map, a new area? We did. And going to the next ones, we get 1, 2, 3, and those were our final milestones. 3 more tiles, huh? Let's go ahead and take a look at what we have available to us. We have the river bending around here, and then we can buy land to the south, we can buy land to the east, and I kind of want that corner piece right here. I'm thinking maybe we could put a dam down there, but we also have access to this lake, and I believe this is the only place where the ship will work on this map, if I'm not mistaken. Let's double check here. Ship. And yeah, okay, see the yellow dotted line? So that's the only location if I want to do like a cargo ship. I could put it over here. I'd need to buy this tile. So that's an idea too. Let's take a look at the resources here. Okay, just the basics, nothing too important. And how about down south too? Yeah, well, just some fertile land and some forestry. I don't really care about that. So let's see the terrain height. Okay, it's kind of jagged. Ooh, that's steep. Okay, that's hard to build on. We could have a little plateau city up there though. Well, and then we have the other option is to go down to the south and buy land, and put a dam on the South River. See how there's 2 rivers here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So why don't we go ahead and buy this tile down here? We have 3 left, so we can get this one, the one to the right of it, and then the one by the pond. Nice. So now we got some new land available to us. Our city is expanded. You can see the mouth of the water right here, the mouth of the river. Okay. So I'm thinking I would really like to put the dam right where the river begins. But we could play around with something. It's the Hydroelectric Dam. It's going to produce electricity for our city at all times. But let's go ahead and just change gears for a moment here. I wanted to just kind of finish off some of the key. I know we left off over here with a pretty steep angle, and I wanted to carry it all the way across to this bridge. So let me go ahead and get to work on building the key. So it's pretty easy. You just pretty much click and drag, and if the terrain doesn't let you, you kind of have to pull the terrain tool out and adjust it. You see how it's kind of going downward here. That's okay. And then we'll pull it out to about here. Going under the railroad. Perfect. Alright. A little bit of terrain kind of clipping through. I like to just fix this just for some aesthetic looks. There you go. Now you just got the water running right on the wall there. That looks awesome. Okay, you can see how I adjusted the terrain. And you see how now they all have backyards for these residences. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. Now we'll buy this water pump here. That worked out really well by the railroad. Yeah, I'm happy that worked out. We'll be able to continue down the pathways here and continue the trees, the bike lanes, and that'll give an alternate route. If people don't want to use the road, they can just use the walkways. Yeah, and we'll have to figure out something around the railroad. Maybe a little bridge going over it or something. Okay, that looks good though. Good ideas. Alright, so now I'm going to move this water pumping station and... Oh wow, look at that. It can go on the key. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Well, this is a game changer. Let's go ahead and put it up here for now. And keep working. Wow, I did not know that could work. I think that's how I'm going to do all of them now, from now on. Okay, let me get to work here. Okay, we got it under the bridge. That was difficult. Kind of had to adjust the bridge a bit. Okay, now I want it to go up a little bit and come across so it stays level. Perfect, just like that. Look at all that land it's given them. Oh, and we got another water pumping station 2 to move actually. So let's just pop these, we'll just do one here, and we'll move this one over here. Just temporary, we'll reconnect them, the time's paused. If it wasn't paused, people would be freaking out. Alright, so I'm right up to the bridge. So now, the bridge looks to be a little low. But other than that, it looks okay. I readjusted the bridge just now and got the key underneath. So now let's go ahead and readjust these water pumping stations back to where they should go. This is pretty cool. I didn't know you could do this. So we'll just line it up to like right there. And do the same thing with the other one. Right to here. Boom. Okay. Reconnect up the water pipe. And connected. And the other one. Boom. Oh, that's so awesome. It looks better. It's just like a cleaner look. You know, I kind of want to lower the land right where the intake is. So let's go ahead and do that. So it'll be the lowest point in the river in case anything ever dries up. Then we'll be okay here. Alright, perfect. That came out better than I expected. Look at that. Oh. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish the other side too now, because the other side kind of just stopped right where I was working. And I know why. This part was difficult. So we got it to go underneath the railroad. I had to readjust the bridge again, but now I got it to go under the bridge, which is looking really good. And I'll continue the key, just following the natural embankment. Yeah, that looks good. I'm following the base of the river here. If you look at the bottom, we're losing a little bit, but that's okay. It'll raise up the water line. That'll be fine. Okay, good. That looks great. And we can relocate this water pumping station. Oh, this is great. This is just all slight improvements to my city. This is kind of like an aesthetic flip. But it does have a purpose. If this dam, for whatever reason, floods this river, the keys will help keep the water in check. So, it's got a use. And here we go. Alright, I finished the keys all the way down to the edge of the map here. So that's one side done. And I still have a long way to go with that project. But it's going fun. I like it. And like I said, it really makes the difference. Like, look at that. And compared to like what it is now. This is just steep embankment. They have no yard. People that could fall off the cliff playing outside in the backyard. That's dangerous. So we want to go ahead and adjust all of that for them. Nice. Very nice. Alright, let's go back over here to this land we bought earlier. And let's take a look. A hydroelectric dam. How will this work? It's the first one I've ever built. I've never played with this before. Okay, so it's construction costs, estimated production. Alright. 120,000 for 48 watts. Let's try it. So the water's going to flow into the back of the dam and create a reservoir where it should slowly trickle through the other side, producing electricity. Again, I would like to have this at the mouth of the river, but the way the tiles are, I couldn't do it yet. So this is what we have, and we're going to start working with it. It looks like it comes with a little one-way road, so let's build off of it. I will bend up to connect over to the industrial part of Beach Park there. Okay, yeah, that's good. Let's follow along the train tracks here. We'll do a straight piece. You can do a straight piece and a curve if you just do that. You click it and you go beyond it. Okay, let's go ahead and curve to there. Looks good. And that's a weird angle. Let's go from this side and pull it out to where it meets right there. And connect. Done. Sweet. Okay, so now we have a connection to Beach Park from the dam. There's really nothing down here, though. So let's go ahead and make a loop, a roundabout down here so people can turn around if they decide to come this way. Not that far out. Yep, don't want to go right to here. Just a full loop. Saving. Okay. Oop, not too far, but that should be okay. Connected. Sweet. And ready. Now we have a nice little roundabout here. We can just loop around. Make sure there's no like stop signs. Yep, there we go. Just free to drive. And no stoplight. Good. Perfect. Alright. So let's go ahead and let this play out. Robert Graham says, green energy. What an excellent choice. Hashtag green energy. Alright, Robert. Well, this is the best part now. We get to watch the water change. Water physics in Cities Skylines is pretty fun. It's a little slow, but I did play with it once before, and it wrecked my city. The whole city started getting flooded on the water's edges, so I hope that doesn't happen again. This mouth of the river is going to get higher, which will lead the other river to gain height as well. You can already see it happening here. So the water's starting to build up, and on the other side it's starting to slow down. Ooh, I can start to see ground already. Alright, nice. Starting to get a little reservoir channel in the back. Okay, so this is going to take some time to fill up the back. Alright, skipped ahead a tiny bit here. The way the water physics go, you're not missing much if you play it on one speed. And that's pretty much what I play on all the time. Oh yeah, it's really starting to fill up. We could see the tiles, the arrows telling us what's happening. So it's gonna get a little deep here because of the way the terrain is. Alright, it looks like it's full or filled up, I think. And you can see this end here starting to empty out. It's like a trickle now. The arrows are still saying that it's depleting down the river. Nice. You can see it going. Going under the railroad tracks now. Okay. Some more time has passed. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. I forgot to hook up the power lines. So even if it did create electricity, it was doing nothing. So here we go. Now it should be connected. And I think... does it need water? You know, I don't know. But it couldn't hurt. So there we go. I just did the whole water pipe all the way down just in case. Alright, let's go ahead and turn the game back on, see what happens. Are you going to produce electricity for us? Alright. Looking at the water here, you can definitely tell the water has risen. Good thing we built these quays. Here's these rocks that have been in the middle for forever. Alright, they look the same. I still feel like the water has risen. It's a little hard to gauge because it moves very slowly. But I think it's working. There's still a lot of water in that little river, but you could see right here, this little segment, this is what it's gonna look like. Like all this, it's gonna slowly start to recede, and we're gonna get like the bottom of the river here exposed. Alright, so now some more time's gone by. We're still not producing power, but people are coming down here now. Let's see this guy, Edward Richardson, checking out the dam. You know, it's kind of a long drive. It's like a scenic drive, but we don't really want people wasting their time. So why don't we go ahead and make a little curved road right around here as like a quick turnaround. Before you hit the bridge, you could just do this little U-E instead. You know what, why don't we just go ahead and make that a one-way with multiple lanes. Perfect. Upgrade to that. There we go. Alright, Olivia Street, you just saved people a bunch of time. A stoplight is perfect. Okay, that poor guy's gotta go for the long drive. Hey, look at that, there's crime in the park. What is this? How is there a criminal here? Small park, crime rate is high. Why? Why? Where's our police? The police, there's 2 police stations nearby. And you're telling me there's crime in that park? Wow. There's some lazy police officers. Hopefully they do some more patrolling. General store with not enough customers, huh? Alright. And what is this? Another abandoned building because of the low workers. Well, things will change. Just like this dam. Times change. Things change. Here's the water. Not bad. It's just about out of reach for the out of bounds for me. It almost looks like it's coming back. Yeah, the arrows are actually saying the water's equalizing. Okay, so I think we hit the point of our reservoir. Maybe this is how deep it's going to get. Alright, let's take a look here. It's coming dusk. All the lights came on in our city. Really looking great. I love all the lights, the nighttime look. It's really where Cities Skylines excels. Poplar Square is growing. You can start to see it's getting populated. Very nice. And let's see, how's the dam doing? Hey, the dam even comes with street lights. That looks good. They light it up at night pretty well. Very nice. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at some things here we've never looked at. City policies. So we could raise taxes here as a policy. And I wanted to go ahead and try it out and see if this is like an extra way for income or if this just stacks on top of the taxes that I already supplied them. I believe everyone's tax is like 12 or like 14%. So let's go ahead and try that out. And then there's other things like city planning in here. We haven't tried any of these, but apparently these could be game changers. Just glancing at all of them now. High-tech housing looks cool. Let's see, slightly increased land value. Okay, yeah. Biking. Well, I kind of like that people choose on their own. Ban on sidewalks. What is this? NIMBY? No loud noises in the night. Okay. Alright, yeah, so there's some things to look at for the future. You know, I feel like that's after my city at 90,000 people maybe. Alright, let's go ahead and just double check the income and expenses, might as well. It's been a while. We're looking pretty good for totals. Total income's 161, total expense 134. Alright, and it looks like we're having some trash problems here in Poplar Square. So let's go ahead and look at the garbage trucks. Alright, he went through the tunnel. He's going around the bend on Todd Street. Will you pick up the trash? Yeah, there you go. That's what I wanted to see. Nice. Very nice. Alright, so, remember when I raised those taxes before? Yeah, it looks like the people don't like that. Taxes are too high, they're complaining. Well, is that everybody? Offices too. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, offices, residential. What about, yep, commercial? Okay, and what about my industrial? Anyone from industry calling out about high taxes? Let's see. Well, 12 across the board. Why don't we go ahead and just remove this, because it's exactly what I thought. It just stacks on the other tax screen. It's kind of a waste having two locations for it, but alright, there we go. There we go. People are starting to be happier. Who's still angry? Okay. It looks like we're getting rid of all the residential. And is it okay? Good. Almost clear of all those icons. I still see one or two more. Who is this? Ugh, commercial. Okay. Really? No, wrong thing. Taxation. Alright, so that was a bust. No taxes. What a joke. This is kind of a worthless screen. Anything else in here? Let go of leisure. Leisure specialized areas stop generating tax income. Get a hefty boost in their entertainment and attractiveness. Oh, okay. That's kind of snuck in there. I don't know why that was in there. Everything else is about taxes, and then that was... I guess, yeah. Well, it stopped generating income, though, so that's the opposite of taxes. Whatever. Alright, moving on. Let's go ahead and take a look at this stuff. Tourism. Dedicates commercial zones. Yep, causes noise pollution, attracts tourists. Alright, daytime nightlife. Vibrant nightlife. Oh, okay. They're active 24/7. Maybe this is something I want to do. Well, we have Florence Heights over here, and I would consider that a commercialism zone, commercialism district. No commercialism, that's how you just remove it. Okay, let's try this nighttime one here at Florence Heights. Yeah. And let's see what happens. Okay, I'm seeing some changes. Some buildings were getting removed, it looks like. I went back and zoned in some high-density commercialism just along the highway there. Kind of makes it up a little bit. And let's go see what kind of things start getting developed. I'm hoping that takes off really well. Yep, well, that'll just be an experiment, though. Alright, next. Looks like we're needing some industrial, and we still have some fertile land available here in Garland Hills, so maybe we should just fill it out with some industrialization and just fill that blip on the bottom right real fast. And I think that'll be how we end out today's episode. So we got about 2,000 more people. Our income is doing really well. We still have a pretty big residential demand, so we'll have to continue making more districts in the next episode and making sure that people aren't leaving the city. Alright, this looks good. Nice. Alright, kind of tight there, but we'll make it work. Going all the way down the one-way road. You know what? This is also fertile land too. Why don't I just go ahead and fill this all in? Yep, let's make it part of the district. Chapman Street's getting to be a little busier. Perfect. And let's just fill this. Sure. And those 3 tiles. Perfect. Alright. Garland Hills just got a little expansion. We'll let that play. Take a look at how the city's looking. Very nice. Well, thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you liked it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, and bye-bye.